Way easier than the stock unit, I can tell you that. Hey guys, I'm Nate. Welcome back to the channel. So you saw my last video. You know, I was on vacation, got a 300S to drive around, gave some impressions of that car in my last video. But now I'm back, and back behind the wheel of this car after about a week. Feels great. So what I thought we'd talk about today is this Barton. I want to give you kind of a more detailed run through of this Barton in this video, and why I changed it and what my impressions have been of this shifter. So the reason why I even started searching for an aftermarket shifter is the stock unit I felt was just very vague, and actually the biggest issue I had with the stock unit was going in the second gear. It felt notchy, and sometimes it wouldn't go in, and it wasn't because of the skip shift. The skip shift is its own pain in the ass, which is pretty easy to remediate, way easier than installing this. But it just, yeah, sometimes I would put in the second, it would get notchy, it would fall out of second. Putting in the third also sometimes was notchy. It just didn't feel like a very great unit, especially not on this car. So I decided, okay, let's look at aftermarket options. And so the two options I found were the Barton and the Hurst. Now the reason I chose the Barton, I'm not sure. I think it was just maybe had better reviews, better reception online compared to the Hurst. I just like the design of the Barton better also. I think by default the Hurst comes with a pistol grip shifter, which you could change, but I prefer the more classic look of the ball with the flat stick on the Barton. So I'll show you next. This is what the stock unit looks like when you take it out. All right, so this is a stock unit. I had to dig this piece of crap up, had it in a box somewhere. I always keep the stock parts just in case. So there's the ball. That's the handle that you're going to use to shift. And this is, I mean, it's a pretty simple unit. This is the part that connects to the car, right? And this ball just bolts in here somewhere. Yeah, like that, right? But you could see, I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of flimsy. You look at the Barton and you can see the difference in quality between these two. And this is what the Barton looks like. I just have a picture because I'm not going to take it out of this, obviously. So the Barton cost about $500. I mean, it's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive either. And from the picture, you can see the thing is built like a tank. Now to install it, really, it only takes maybe a few hours. The part you got to just be super careful with and take your time on really is this trim. So all of this trim has to come out. You want to be careful. This is all plastic. And once you pop this out, then you're going to take the shift boot, you're going to take the old shifter off. It's just bolt off and bolt on. It's not that difficult. It's just you got to take your time. Now what's cool about this shifter is it's very adjustable. Like you'll see in the picture, there are all these like bolts. There's about 6 bolts on the base of the shifter unit, and that's because you can adjust the shifter to be kind of, if you want to lean it more towards you, if you want to keep it more centered, if you want to lean it away, you can adjust it. It's very adjustable, which is really nice about the shifter. Also, this ball, it's just pretty much screwed in. There's just a nut that really holds it here. You could take it out. You could swap it for another ball, custom ball if you want. I think you can do that with a stock unit too, but you can do that with the Barton as well if you want to customize it a little bit. The other thing that's really nice about this is it centers in the middle pretty nicely. So if you're doing a shift and you want to do that second to third, you just slap up. That's it. Real easy to do that second to third shift in this. Way easier than the stock unit, I can tell you that. You can just see it's super precise. Look, the shifts, easy and just precise. It's just a great unit. Really, I have had no issues with this unit since I installed it. So really, this is a tool, and it's a really good tool. The only problem you're going to have is if you granny shift like I do, then this tool is not going to be as effective. But even then, I still love it. And the other thing is, you're not going to miss a shift in this unless you're a noob like me and you miss a shift when you're trying to do a pull on a video. You check that out, my first POV drive. All right, so yeah, this was a real quick one. I mean, there's not really much to say. It's a shifter. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and check out these next videos, and I'll see you there. Thanks. Bye. And I'm putting a link to the Barton in the description if you're interested in buying one.